Kelli Markwardt. Thank you guys for coming to listen to my speech today. So, have you ever wondered where you came from or where your great-great-great-grandparents came from? I think it's important to know your background, to know what your family does and the different traditions that y'all do and different holidays that y'all celebrate and the reason behind that. I'm fortunate enough to know that I have a long line traced back to Germany. My mom's parents were both from Germany, and my dad's parents were both German. My dad's great-great-grandparents actually came from Germany on a ship, and instead of going to Ellis Island, like all the other immigrants did, they came to the Gulf of Mexico, to Texas, and that's why there's a lot of different German towns like New Braunfels and Birdie there. So throughout my speech, I'm going to tell y'all the geography of Germany, the culture, and also what you should do when you go there. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the history. So when people think of Germany, they think of the Holocaust and World War II and Hitler and all those things. Pretty bad, but if you're interested in the history of that, it's a really awesome place to go check everything out. So after World War II, Germany was divided into Western and Eastern Germany, and the Easterners would always try to escape to go to the Western part, controlled by the US. So in order to prevent that, they built the Berlin Wall. Well, after the Soviet Union collapsed, so did the Berlin Wall in 1990, and Germany was one whole country again. Based on research I found in the article Germany from 2015 Culture Graham's online edition published by ProQuest, Germany is about the size of Montana, but it has 80 times the people, and it's divided into 16 different states. It's bordered by the North Sea and the Baltic Sea. The northern part of Germany is mainly plains, the middle part is highlands, and the southernmost part of Germany is mainly mountains, primarily the Swiss Alps. There's various rivers and lakes, as you can see in this picture. The main river is the Rhine River, which runs right here, and it's the main form of transportation in Germany. For the climate, they have pretty cool summers. The temperatures range from the 70s to 80s, and very, very harsh winters when the temperatures can get down into the single digits. So now that you know what Germany kind of looks like, let me tell you about the people and the culture. So there's lots of things that Germans and Americans do the same, but there's lots of things that do different. So one of the things is the greeting. In Germany, the main form of greeting is a handshake, and in the US, they also have handshakes, but you can also give hugs or a kiss on the cheek. But the main thing to do in Germany is a handshake. Guys also have to wait for a girl to extend her hand before he can shake it. And in a group setting, it's found to be rude if you're shaking hands over people, so you have to wait your turn. Also, family members and close friends can only call other family members and close friends by their first name. And if you aren't as close, then you use different titles or surnames. Gum chewing in public is also considered inappropriate. They also have smaller families, normally 1 to 2 kids. I found in the article German Culture, Facts, Customs, and Traditions on Life Science, written by Zimmerman in 2015, that the reason for that is they have a high priority on structure and organization and hard work. So the mom and dad aren't around very much, and they don't have time to put into a lot of kids. So also with the structure and organization, having 2 kids is easier to be organized than having a lot more. Zimmerman also talked about the religion. 1/3 of Germans are Roman Catholic, and another third are Protestant or Lutheran, which is also what I am. There's a picture of a cathedral, and they have various ones located throughout the country. Food and drink are also big in Germany. The main kind of food is meat, and the main meat is pork. They also eat sausage, and the main beverage is beer, and a lot of different beer is brewed and born in Germany. So after y'all know a little bit about the culture and the people, I will now say what you should do when you go there. According to an article published on Touropia Travel Experts in 2015, these 3 landmarks are must-sees when traveling to Germany. The Brandenburg Gate is the last remaining gate of Berlin, and it symbolizes reunification. And it's also now one of the main landmarks in Europe. The Neuschwanstein Castle, it's in the bottom corner. It inspired Sleeping Beauty's Disney castle, and it also resembles the Disney logo. It's actually the most photographed building in the country and is now one of the main tourist attractions. Oktoberfest is a big thing also in Germany, and it happens in Munich, and it's the largest folk fest in the world. So Germany has a lot to offer, from the gorgeous landscape to the different lifestyles to the rich historical sites. So if great history, food, and views are your thing, then Germany is the place to go. But if not, I encourage you guys to learn about your background and where you come from and travel to that place. Thank you all for listening.